What's up guys, it's Calvin of Superb. Today I'm going to be installing my Cusco or Cusco harness bar on my Mark 5 Supra. So this is not going to be a detailed step-by-step procedure of how to install the harness bar. There's so many good videos out there that can show you how to do it. But for this one, I'm just showing you what I'm installing on my car. So just to give you a gist of how I did it, I had to remove the panel here. So you just like pull up the rubber trim and then you can pry it out from here. And then this piece comes off. And then you go to the other side and you take the piece that actually comes over here. Yeah, the one right on top or right over the seat belt. Before removing the plastic trims, you have to pry this piece out first. That one. Like I said, you can watch other videos to actually see how to do it, but I'm just showing you what I did. So I took that one out, pry it out, and then that back plastic panel, and then this one right in front. And then same thing on the other side. I think that took me like 5 minutes each side, and then that'll give you access to 2 bolts holding that aluminum bar in there. So the reason why I'm changing that bar, I wouldn't even call it like a harness bar because I don't think it's safe for you to wrap a harness on that one. It's because like it starts making so much like sounds, you know, like plastic sounds. I'm not sure if it's really coming from there, but every time I hold it in, you know, it stops making those sounds. So we decided to change that with the Cusco or Cusco harness bar. All right, to remove this aluminum bar, you're gonna need a T50 bit right there, and you're gonna be expecting 2 bolts holding that bar in. So it's pretty simple. You just loosen it up, take it out, and then you just make sure that you gently and carefully remove this piece, or else you're going to be scratching your plastic panels inside. All right, you're going to need to remove that top bolt. I think you use 10 mil. Yep, right here. So is the other one, because you're not just bolting in the Cusco bar with the existing bolts that we just removed. You're also bolting it in using those 2 top 10 mil bolts. All right, just a tip: as soon as you can like unscrew it with your hand, do so that you don't lose the bolt when you accidentally screw it all the way out. Okay, that's the bolt we're taking out. All right, the second one is out. Here it is. It usually comes in a blue paint. I think it's powder coated, but I didn't want to have a blue bar in there with the red Supra, or else it's gonna look like a Spider-Man theme. So I painted it with like gunmetal or metallic silver. It's not high gloss because I don't want anything high gloss. Also, I kept the original label in there, so I had to mask it. So here we go. We're gonna install this in. Let's go in. Make sure we don't lose these bolts. All right. I think this is the safest way to install it. Get on your trunk, you know, get an alignment, because you don't really get enough space on the side of your seat. So get back here and install that bar. All right. It was a little tricky installing or getting the bar in, so I think you need to get the tail part first, go in this way, up, and then angle down. That's how it worked for me, unless you find another way, but just make sure you're not scratching your tint or your plastic panels. Wear your gloves, kids. Fuck. There you have it. All right, we just installed back the plastic panels. make sure they're all aligned. That's how you know they're secured. So what you want to do is install the inner panels first, the one next to the seats. You go in this way in an angle and then like that. And this guy goes from the front to back. So yeah. There you have it. See how much far back it can recline. Oh, yeah, dude, my wife's gonna love that, because before it could only recline up to here. It won't even get past the seat belt. But now it gives you at least like 3 more inches of reclining room. So, and that's touching the bar. Oh, that's it to my saved settings. See, that's how far back I can only go with the stock aluminum bar, but now we can recline it more. See, that's about like 3 inches, and that's like touching the bar. So yeah, if you're like 6 foot or 6'5" who owns a Supra, maybe you need to get a Cusco harness bar so that you can get more space reclining your seat back or pulling your seat back. So yeah, I guess that's a good investment, right? All right, it's an easy job unless you live in Arizona at 110 degrees inside your garage. You're gonna be like sweating balls, man. But it only took me like an hour, 5 minutes removing the plastic panels on each side, maybe 5 minutes removing the aluminum bar, and another 30 minutes reinstalling everything back with the new Cusco bar. If you're still running the stock aluminum bar, I do recommend getting you an aftermarket bar, especially the Cusco or Cusco harness bar, because it's below $300. It comes in blue. If you want blue, you can keep the color. If you want to paint it, you can. It's easy to install and it's very durable. I can tell. It bolts on into 4 holes, and I think that's a lot safer than the stock ones. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely keep updating videos about my new updates, car modification. This entire Supra is gonna look a lot different in the coming months. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.